Welcome to your daily focus, April the 27th, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Don't forget to hit the bell, ring the bell, so that you will be notified the minute one of my videos do come up. Well, let's start. We have the 27 energy today. That's a great spiritual strength number. It talks very much to your intuition and having the answers within. So sit quietly and look within. You'll find the answers you're looking for. You'll find the clarity. You'll get the understanding, the knowledge, the wisdom. It already resides within you. The 27 energy is about things blooming, things happening, good financial moves, good career moves, good moves within the relationship even. So long as we think it through, so long as we have a plan. If we do the numeral, well, 2 plus 7 is a 9. So, and I've talked extensively, I think, over the last couple of days about the 9 energy and how beneficial it is under this full moon energy. So we are clearing space for our new beginnings, for the new things that we want to bring into our life, to have room for it. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 19 energy. That is the I am energy. The 19 energy is about letting your light shine, your vibration grow. It's about strengthening yourself and realizing your creativity, your beauty, your magic, your skills, your talents, the unique you. 1 plus 9 is a 10, moving into better times, better energy, a new season, a new chapter. And 1 plus 0 is a 1, so the I am. I am. Two most powerful words on the planet is I am. So when you're doing your affirmations today, I am, and complete it as if you already are. We have the sun in Taurus. We have the moon. Well, the moon will be in Pisces till about lunchtime, and then it'll move into Aries. So where we started the day maybe thinking, oh, I really don't have energy to do much, and you're kind of lost in your thoughts. After you have lunch, you're just going to have this ambitions start to well up inside. You want to get things done. You want to start things. You want to move things forward. You want to be the trailblazer all of a sudden. You've got ideas. You have conversations you want to have. So you'll get this momentum, this wanting to move forward. And it's very much an I am, an independent moon energy. So it couples with our daily energy, making that I am that much stronger. That much more invincible is what I hear. Invincible. So know that there is energy surrounding you today to make you invincible. How powerful is that? A couple things happening up in the sky. I think Mercury and Jupiter are getting along quite well. So it is, this is a day where you sit there and you look forward to what you want to grow, build, bring in, manifest, transform, a goal, a dream, a desire, whatever it may be. And you can visualize that preferred path ahead. You can see it playing out. The expansion of, it's broadening our horizons and having a broader outlook to what we can do, what we can accomplish, where we can go. How we can fit everything into our plans and make it all work together with harmony, with a beauty. Venus and Saturn are also getting along. This is when you meet your true love under this kind of energy because they're getting along, Venus and Saturn. And we'll have this need, especially if we are single, we'll have this need, but you could be in a relationship that just isn't filling that need, and so you feel it more, that need for companionship. But it has to be serious and it has to be true. It can't be superficial. It can't be like a one-night stand or anything. We won't settle for that kind of energy today. We want long-lasting. We want commitment. We want beauty. And Venus and Neptune, I think Venus is going over Neptune right now. So the, if Venus and Saturn wasn't being a true love kind of energy, that definitely is. So you could meet your new best friend, you could meet a lover, you could meet somebody who will walk the rest of your path with you. There'll be a connection, a kindred spirit almost. So get out there and socialize. I think once the moon moves into Aries, we'll be a little bit more wanting to do that kind of thing. But the morning is when, you could really look and see how that broader outlook and find those answers within of how you can move forward and how it can all go together. Entangled, but in such a beautiful and mysterious way. And it all works. So imagine it being so. Okay, let's get to the card, shall we? So, bottom of the deck is, drum roll please, the Four of Pentacles. We just don't want to let those things go though. This part of my life makes me feel safe. And it's probably the thing that has to be removed from your life in order for you to go forward on your path. And you don't want to release it because you know what's going to happen. If it's a job, then you know that paycheck comes at a certain date. And stepping out of those boundaries and not having that paycheck. Maybe the thing that you're going for is more of a commissions kind of thing. And you're not sure how you're going to do. And will you have enough money? You're always protected. You're always cared for. Just thank them every morning when you wake up. Say thank you for protecting me today. Making sure I have what I need today. Thank you. It's pretty easy to do. It doesn't cost you a penny and it works. Purely magical. We don't want to let go of something that makes us feel comfortable, something that makes us feel safe, something that we have come to rely on. And we have to look at those things today and understand why we're hanging on to them. Because truly, you don't need to hang on to anything. Let it go. It'll be there when you need it. You don't have to hold on tight. And maybe today is a day to get rid of the clutter. Where you have been filling up the closet or filling up the garage or filling up the attic with these things that you might need one day. Or it'd be wonderful to give, down the line to the grandchildren or the great-grand, whatever you're thinking. To buy them something new when the time comes. Get rid of the clutter. When we finally stand up, when we finally walk away from what we are holding so tight to us, we see this beautiful pentacle doorway, and it's guarded by two angels waiting for you to see the path forward, to see how straight it is, how marvelous it is, how enchanted it may be for you. But you have to release, you have to let go, and we are under full moon energy, and it's the perfect time to release and let go. So use the energy to your benefit so it's an easier transition for you. Ace of Pentacles, I kid you not. Ace of Pentacles is our first card. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new path towards abundance, absolutely. And a path that we haven't stepped on yet because it is the first card. It's coming our way. We can see it, we can feel it, we can envision it. We sense it. We desire it greatly. And the thing I love about the Ace of Pentacles is not only do we get introduced to a new path forward, or step closer to that new path forward, or become aware even, but something also comes in to say you're on the right path. It's like you get this little confirmation, or you get something to help you move in that direction. You want to print out your resume and, I don't know, your printer broke. or it's out of ink. And you know you could go buy a new printer for cheaper than it would cost to get the new ink. So you're kind of at a dilemma, but now you're not going to get that resume printed to have it there by noon, and somebody phones you up and says, want to come over to my house for a coffee or a tea, and you decide, well, I might as well go visit them. I'm not doing anything anyways. I can't get this bloody resume to print for this job. And they say, oh, I just filled up my printer with new ink. I'm going to start scrapbooking or something. And you say, oh, you have a printer with ink? I need to get my resume printed. It's those kinds of helping hands that come your way. You're taking a job, but it's business attire, and you have nothing in your closet that is business attire. It's been so long since you've been in that type of workforce, or this is the first time and you want to look sharp and you don't have anything. And a friend phones you up and says, I'm cleaning out my closet. I've got all these clothes and I thought of you first. Do you want to go through them and see if there's anything you want and then give the rest away? And you find out that it is exactly your outfits for the next 3 weeks. I mean, it's just perfect for you. Or you want to move, but you can't move because you have to take the transit system in order to get to work, but you'd really like to move, but you need a vehicle, and your vehicle really isn't that dependable. And all of a sudden you hear of this beautiful vehicle that they're moving into another country, and they just have to sell the vehicle fast, and so they're offering it at a very low price, and it's the perfect vehicle for you to go forward. These little tidbits come up for you. You've been wanting to talk to that person in line at the coffee shop for a month and a half, and now you just accidentally bump into each other, or there's a mutual friend actually standing there and introduces you to them for the first time. These little kinds of things happen to tell us that we are walking the right path, that we are moving closer to a dream, a destiny. The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. She popped out yesterday, didn't she? What was she? The bottom card yesterday? She was kind of like the background noise. Today she's up front and center, right in the middle, saying that we have to stand in our truth, and we have to say, you know what? This is for me. And I know it affects you and you and you and you, but I have to do this for me, because I can't be there to support you, or you, if I'm not embracing who I am. First and foremost, it's about protecting your dreams, your wants, your goals. You're going to have people laugh at you. You're going to have people point at you. You're going to have people whispering behind your back. You won't believe what they're up to. Let them. Let them, because you are walking your path. You are creating happiness and joy just by the simple fact that you are focusing on your dreams and your goals. And the moon. Yes. All the answers lay within. You already know the answers to a lot of your questions. So sit there and quietly contemplate the decisions that you need to make going forward. And pay attention to how our body feels. Pay attention to the emotion. Does it bring in balance? Well, no, it might actually tip over the apple cart completely in my life. But at the end of the day, I think once I pick up all the apples, things will be a lot better. And so we might just have the fear of not wanting to move into that chaos that we know that we're going to create by saying yes to something or by saying no to something. But inside we know the answer already. We know we shouldn't say yes to that. We know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. But everybody's expecting us to say yes, and they were nice enough to give me a reference, and so I should take the job. But I really don't want to go there because it seems like a really down energy for me. Then you already know. Thank you very much. And the minute you close that door, guess what? We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Another door opens for you almost immediately, because you were true to yourself, because you stood in your truth and said, this is the dreams I'm going after. These are my wants, my goals, my ambitions. This is where I want to be in 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. And so I have to do these things. I have to let go. And feel the freedom, feel the liberation. Feel the excitement in every single day. It's bringing in a true balance to who we are and feeling good about ourselves and our environments and the world around us and the people that we love. So, and with Mercury and Jupiter, we have great decision-making capabilities today. But yes, it's all from within. We're not going to find those answers on the outside. And we can talk to people. We can get their opinions, but that's all they are, is opinions. Listen to Carolyn Miss. She had a story. And this might somehow relate, maybe not, but it popped into my head, so you know me. I'm going to tell you the story if it pops into my head. And she was talking about, if you knew of somebody who was close to you and they were really struggling and they were having a hard time putting food on the table for the family and the bills were falling behind, and they came to you and said, would you loan me $1,000 so I can kind of get on my feet again and take at least that stress away from me? And the guy said back to Caroline, he says, I would give them $1,000 to feed their family and keep that roof over their head, but I would not give them $1,000 if they came to me and said, gee, I have this great business idea and I'd like to do it, but I need $1,000 in order to just get off the ground floor, just start running. I just need a little bit of stuff, and it comes to just under $1,000. If I had $1,000, I'll pay you back. I have this great business idea. And he says, I wouldn't give it to somebody like that. And she was thought, well, that doesn't make sense. You'd give it for one reason, but not another. And he goes, well, yes, I will help my friend stay afloat, but I will not help him move ahead of me in the game. So when you're asking people, what is their true thought pattern behind their opinion that they're giving you? Is it a matter of jealousy, perhaps? They don't quite give you the right information? Maybe it's true love and they want to see you succeed, or they don't want to see you fail. That could be another thing, trying to save you from falling off that cliff. Okay. And you know that you step off that cliff, there's going to be this bridge just show up and you can walk across, but they don't know that. You don't even know that yet. You're just, you're going on faith and belief in your thoughts and your inner voice and your wants and your desires. Resilience, rise above the tribulations once again. Don't let those little things bug you right now. It doesn't matter. What matters right now is your focus on the new starts, the new beginnings, the new wants, the new goals, the new dreams. Maybe you just want better health. And so you're devising a plan in order to bring that into being. Maybe you want to raise your spirituality. You devise a plan to bring that into being. And don't worry about all the little stuff that's trying to take your focus away. The devil's pretty good at grabbing our focus when we're getting ahead, grabbing our focus in another direction, so we lose sight of this and we're concentrating on that, and this falls apart. How did that happen? It was doing good last time I looked. So, but the little dramas, don't get caught up in other people's dramas. Don't create drama right now. Rise above the tribulations. Somebody says they're not going to help you. Oh, well, they're lost. They'll be back. Don't worry. Somebody says, oh, no, that'll be too much on your plate. Who are they to decide? And trust me, you get this extra hours and extra energy when you're focused on a path forward and you're bringing it all together. And you'll look back and you'll go, how did I do that? How did I put all of that into a day in order to get to the here and now? I know I did it, but I don't know how I did that because I don't think I could redo it ever. This card encourages you to endure and withstand stress and recover quickly from life's changes, misdeeds, or maybe perhaps a bad ordeal. This is about facing life's adversities with courage and patience in such a way that you come through it unscathed, better and stronger for the experience. It also means the recovery from an illness or being rejected by a loved one. Allow healing in. This takes compassion, determination, and strength. You will not be defeated. Resilience of the human spirit and the validity of love inhabits us to rise above our tribulations and fly again. Accept your reality in a positive light. Make it good. The mantra is, I have the strength to quickly rise above my problems. Don't let those little things get under your skin today. And don't start thinking the what ifs and think negatively and go down that rabbit hole. If you're going to do the what if game, then play it up. What if this was the first day of the rest of my life? What if this was my first day of creating my $1 million in the bank that I want? What if they hire me? What if I get promoted? What if I start my own business? What if it franchises out? What if I find my true love? What if I decide to sail around the world? What if? And today is actually a very powerful day to play that game, right? Because we have Mercury and Jupiter. That's our thoughts, that's our words, and that's the expansion of. So our dreams, our potentials, right? Jupiter is sitting there in Pisces, right? The expansion of our dreams, our desires, our wants, our passions. This is not a time to say, oh, maybe I'll do it next year. This is not a time to do that, okay? If anything, move everything else to next year. You are going to want to concentrate on you, your new beginnings, your new starts. And knowing that they are right around the corner, right? 4 of Pentacles was our shadow card. Let go and see what happens. Go with the flow. Well, yeah, it would be scary. Absolutely. The unknown is always scary. But we've been taught that that pit in our tummy, it means fear of run in the other direction. Fight or flight kicks in when we feel that. But when we were little kids, that was anticipation. That was so much excitement, and we didn't know what was going to happen the next day. But we woke up early just because we couldn't sleep anymore, because the adrenaline was going and our minds were going. And that pit in our stomach was the anticipation of magic tomorrow, magic today. So start thinking of that little pit more of the magic that can be in your life. Okay, look at this. Seek and find. Our little chipmunk. Seek and find. Oops. I flew right by him. We haven't seen the chipmunk in quite some time, have we? I saw one the other day, and he saw me. And I tried to get my camera out, and then he ran away. So I didn't get him, but he was so cute, darting around. Action, believe, and manifest. And above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places, and those who do not believe in magic will never find it. Chipmunk lets you know that although you are dreaming and wishing, you may not be taking clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive as you begin to see a whole new picture, retaining the parts you want, eliminating what you don't. Your greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much as you can about yourself, because the more you know about you, the better you can deal with any life situation. Take the action. It's just a summary of what I've said, isn't it? Take the action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. And if you don't seek, you won't find. If you don't knock, the door will remain closed. And if you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in one place. So spend some time wishing and manifesting, absolutely. But don't forget to take some action too. If you want a new job, send out that resume. If you're looking for a relationship, start inquiring with whether your friends know of anyone. You want to begin a business? Start writing down a business plan. Today is the wake-up call to your inner soul. Today is the wake-up call to your inner soul. So, are you ready to take the first step and walk through that door? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.